Well, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. Yeah, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. Ain't no place gonna hold me when the road keep rolling on. Left my baby
We are back. We are back. We are back. Can you see the beauty that is Bear Creek? We are back. All right. So, it's been a couple of days, primarily because work stuff came up and I had to postpone arrival back. And we're going to finish first doing our shelter. And then right after that, we're going to do a little fishing and some exploring. So stay tuned.
saw the sun in distance, looked like a burning coin.
All right, so we've reached camp and it looks like we're alone, which is good. So we're gonna do a little bit of exploring and get the rest of camp set up and bring everything in from the car. And then after that, we're gonna do a little bit of fishing. And then after fishing, we will probably do a little exploring. Hopefully we catch a trout and we're able to cook said trout and we will have dinner. All right, so I just gathered all of my smaller pieces, the sides, and now we're gonna start cutting the remainder of them down to size, debarking them, and then lashing them with square knots and a little frapping, and we'll be good. Let's do this. It's important to remember that these trees were felled already. As you can tell, they're ultra dead. You don't want to come into a national forest and cut down live trees. So now we have the remaining ones here. Let's get started on the next part. And kids, always remember, safety first. Don't cut your hands off, fingers off. Okay, now you're going to be able to see where the rest of these come into play. So I have these. I'm going to space them. So I have about 4. As you can see, I've got some of the other ones already set up. Now, I just need to get the other one ready, the other 2 ready, and put into place. And then we're good with this. Then we'll go on to lashing. let's just say this. I should have measured my tarp a little better, so my structure was a little too big. So I tried to modify it by sawing some of the poles to make them shorter. It failed miserably, so I had to take it all apart and redo it. I'm almost complete now. I'm just putting in some of the last stakes now, so I'll kind of share with you what that looks like. All right, so here she is. Ta-da. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love it. So I just need to put some of the last stakes in, and then I've got a buttload of wood to carry over here. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll get a fire started in a little bit. But it looks like the sun's peeking back out, so I may try to do a little hiking and fishing after I get all my materials over here. All right, so now that I have everything pretty much situated, I'll give you a little tour here. Here's my fire pit. I brought some of my wood over. As you can see, it's pretty good. Whoa. And my little bench, my pack. And here is home. I flipped it because that timber camo was for not this region, as you can tell. So I flipped it on the inside, or inside out, so that it would be this. My sleeping bag out here, just so that no creepy crawlies get in there. I got the edges lifted up, and I'll probably put some rocks over there or logs on the outside of that. But as you can see, it's, and I'll have that covered. Yeah, turned out pretty good. There you go. Pretty good, not too shabby. So this is it. This is Bear Creek trailhead. It goes over to one of the largest old trees of the Gannett poplar. It's 18 feet in circumference. So that's where we're gonna try and head to right now. It's about almost a mile up here.
Golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
steady walking. Trying to be a little quiet because there are bears out here and really don't want to attract them. So I haven't seen any sign, so that's good. But yeah, this is called Bear Creek, so they are out here, and don't want to bring them around. We've got to be getting close to this poplar tree, so not much further down this trail, I don't think. I think we're coming up to the clearing where it is. Let's check it out. Well, that was a bust. I was looking to see if I could find this tree, this old poplar, but I kept going and I just didn't see anything. And I'm like, the hell, this thing's supposed to be like 18 foot around. And I didn't see anything that big. And I was, what the heck's going on? There we go. And then I got to a mile marker, it was like 2. I was like, if I walked 2 miles already? Then I checked my clock. I've been walking for an hour. This thing's only 0.8 miles. I should have reached it in like 30 minutes. All right, so yeah, this is the life, the camp life. I will try to show more of my process of the building. It's kind of hard to film that stuff by yourself, primarily because I've never done that. I usually just come out and do my thing. So learning how to do all the camera angles and things like that is new. So that will get better as I learn how to get different shots. It's a lot of work. You know, you think, oh, just go out there and film it, but from what I see, it's like a lot of different angles. You got to set the camera and kind of, it looks like when I'm watching these, you think it's really natural, and then you start to think about it and you're like, well, this is just someone setting the camera and then they're walking by it, and then they go pick up the camera, they set it somewhere else, and they walk past it again, and it looks really cinematic and cool. But then you try to do it and you're like, man, that's a lot of work. So we'll see where we go with it. Anywho, got the fire going. Still getting started, but hey, it's a fire. Sleeping bag getting ready. Got my water. Okay, so I was not going to do any more fishing, but when I seen them catching all them fish, I went over there, and it's a little too dark to film, so I will film fishing in the morning. However, what I did get is 3 big trout. I already cleaned them, so that's what we're gonna have for dinner. Well, this is the inside of my tent. My shelter, my sleeping bag, fires roaring. And this will conclude this evening. Because it's almost 10 o'clock and I am ready for bed. Probably right about here you're going, that's not campfire coffee, and neither is that morning fishing. Well, I got rained out, which sucked, but I had to go into town and make sure to touch base with my wife so she knew I was alive. And then I checked my emails, and it turns out I needed to go into work for a few hours, which was about an hour and a half away, 2 hours. So I decided to pack everything up and come back to civilization. And then I went into work and handled that. That was great. But now I'm starting a new project tomorrow morning. So as a result, I decided to take the day and edit the video footage to put this out, and then also to take some time to plan another sort of adventure to go on. But I won't be camping this time. I found some really cool waterfall swim holes and a couple places to fish. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be probably at the end of next week. My frequency here won't be like a lot of people's of every other day or something. It may be once a week, maybe once or twice every other week. But that's okay. That's just when I can do it. I don't plan to get rich or make money off of this. This is simply just for fun and to document so that my family and kids can see what I see in format of, you know, maybe 10 or 15 minute video as opposed to 100 text messages and or pictures and videos that I could send. I can put it all together, and this is more of like a video log for them, but I hope everyone enjoys and it gets someone inspired to get outside. Thank you. Oh, don't forget, like and subscribe. I feel like I'm supposed to say that, even though I have like my wife and my kids and maybe my mother-in-law who will watch this. So maybe the 5 or 6 people, cool. Thanks.